This is a Greek-like creamy dairy-free coconut yogurt packed with live probiotics that support digestion, reduce bloating, and help balance the gut. For me, it's been a game changer for clearer skin, more energy, and fewer autoimmune flares. And guess what? I made it at home using a little from my last batch. Let me show you. Hi, I'm Genny Mack. I'm a holistic nutritionist and a gut health girly. And in my last video, I showed you how to make a coconut yogurt from scratch using probiotic powders. And y'all loved it. So I'm going to link this video for the first step to do. But if you want to refill your yogurt, then this is how you do it. And I'm going to use a few tablespoons from my original batch. I'm going to show you how to do that later. But first, coconut milk. I buy an organic can of coconut milk and I don't pour the whole can in the pot. All right, I'm just scooping the coconut cream mostly from the top. This will give you the Greek consistency. I heard y'all saying it's watery. We want it thick. Okay, fine. Next, sugar. This feeds the beneficial bacteria during fermentation. Glucose and fructose are the key players, so it doesn't really matter what kind you use. But I like to use mineral-rich ones like coconut sugar or jaggery. Which sweetener would you use? And then we're going to add a thickener, potato starch. This acts as the prebiotic for the bacteria to thrive. You can also try green banana flour, tapioca starch, or chicory root powder. Again, this is your foundation, right? Fat, sugar, fiber, all for the microbes. You give it a nice whisk and a stir until it's smooth. And then we move on to warming the coconut milk. So we warm it gently on the stove until it heats about 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Since we're using coconut milk, not dairy, we have to help break the sugars down to make them more fermentable. This step is essential to wake up the bacteria and get the creamy results that we're after. Okay, so once it's warm, transfer to a sterilized mason jar and let it cool to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit before adding your starter from your last batch. Okay, so I use a little thermostat here, but if you wait a good 25 to 30 minutes, that's a good indication that your coconut starter has cooled down. Anything hotter can kill your bacteria and we want them alive and thriving, right? Okay, so now we're adding the magic, which is literally just 2 tablespoons of coconut yogurt from my last batch. We're going to stir this in gently. This is how we keep the cultures going. It's like sourdough before your gut. And honestly, it's so satisfying to create something that's healing from what you already made. And it contains billions of beneficial bacteria that you're not going to get from a capsule. I'm telling y'all, we got to eat our probiotics, okay? Stir it up well. Stir it up well. Now, if you haven't made this coconut yogurt yet, like I said, the first step to using the powders, getting the first ferment, I'll link for you. But this step is so easy. It just takes a few minutes and 2 days later, it's done. Like that, 48 hours later. So this long ferment helps the beneficial strains multiply, especially because we're using strains like L. reuteri or B. coagulans. It may take a little bit longer than store-bought, but the benefits are so worth it. Okay, so after 48 hours, this yogurt is ready. I like to chill it, let it thicken up more. No gums, no preservatives, just creamy, tangy, probiotic goodness. I love to take control of my health as much as I can because we're in a society that's focused on convenience, and convenience is honestly making us sick. So we have to go back to our basics and create our magic, create our food from scratch. And you see how easy this is, y'all. I used to buy yogurt from the store that cost $9. I don't have to do that anymore. I got Greek style coconut dairy-free yogurt that's packed with probiotics and it tastes delicious. and I made it at home. Some of y'all in the comments said this is the best recipe yet. So thank y'all so much for supporting my channel. Now we're building a healing breakfast bowl. This yogurt is full of healthy fats and probiotics. I like to add the fruit for fiber and carbs, plus nuts and seeds for protein and extra minerals. So here I have blueberries, bananas, walnuts, and hemp seeds. And then I'm adding a herbal infused honey. Oh my goodness. This herbal infused honey is made with lemongrass, lavender, and chamomile. Highly recommend. But anyway, I love this breakfast because it supports my gut, hormones, and immune system and literally keeps me satisfied until lunchtime. Would you make this yogurt? Matter of fact, I definitely think you should. Look, thick. She's thick, Greek style. Healthy for you, okay? Let's see. Better than any store-bought coconut yogurt. And it's going to help heal that gut. You gotta make this. See you in the next video, glow getters.